Welcome back everyone to another video. I know I said the Cliff Jumper video was coming out today, but today is May the 4th, and of course it is Star Wars Day, and we're checking out the 3 Star Wars Transformers figures that I do own. Excuse my hand being a little red. Wink wink. I've been painting again, but yeah, we've got these 3 here, so let's get started. So taking a look at the Y-Wing first, you can see it's got a little bit of wear and tear going on. These things are very old, probably older than me, maybe not. I don't really know. I don't really know much about these things. I've just had them for a while. Of course, I display them in this because it's really cool, but you probably didn't know I had these. But taking a look at the details, you'll see so many cool things. Now, I don't know a lot about Star Wars, but I can tell you that this is a Y-Wing because it's in the shape of a Y. I think that's a droid there or there, I can't tell. Star Wars fans, you can flame me in the comments if you really want. Alright, after some consultation with the Star Wars master of my family, I have learned that this is the Rebel Alliance symbol. I probably should have known that because I feel like I did know that. Anyways, I really like all the details. The yellow and the white really look great together. I think they captured the overall look of the ship really well when compared to the original. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and get some size comparisons in. Here he is next to Cybertron Starscream. This is the only ship that I have that's sort of Star Wars-y, so this is what you get. And if you want an idea of the overall length of this thing, then if you have Core Shockwave, then he's a bit longer than Core Shockwave, so there's that, and then he's not quite as long as a Deluxe. So yeah. Next up we have this guy. I don't actually know the name of this. I don't know the names of a lot of these, so I apologize. I know that's R2-D2. That is him. And I love how he's sculpted in. He's got the same symbol there. And he's got this really cool gimmick where you can take this and fold them out. Like, these things are just so much fun to twirl around and spin and just do awesome stuff. And I love the panel line and the detail, and all the colors are really, really nice. And I think the shade of yellow amongst all of these is pretty much the same. But this is probably my least favorite jet mode. It's just not that cohesive when compared to the rest, but the most cohesive is this one. This one is really nice. Now, sometimes it doesn't like to say tabbed in. I believe this is garage. Okay, anyways, because the garage door so kindly interrupted us, let's keep looking. We got the same symbol. R2's there. I really like it. I actually used to think the ship went like this. And also, here's something you can't unsee. It looks like a face. You can't unsee that. But yeah, you can see the bottom here. It's really cohesive and really nice. So yeah, let's get to the transformation. So moving back to the Y-Wing here, let's go ahead and get started. So the first step is moving these to the side, and then we're going to rotate these downwards. We're then going to flip these down, flip this panel out, split this, and then take this whole hinge and fold it down. Take these and fold them down as well. Take the hands, fold them out, and then make sure everything is situated. And there you go. There you have Anakin in robot mode. Next up is this one. This is Obi-Wan, I believe. We're gonna close these panels here. Flip this down. Take these big old, actually, we do wanna keep these out. And you're gonna want to untab this from the sides and then collapse them again. then flip these out like so. And then there you go. One thing I did forget to mention in alt mode is that he has this retractable landing gear to help him like stand up, but it sort of makes him go like this, which is weird. So yeah, we're gonna keep that down. And finally, we are going to do Anakin again. So flip these up, open this, rotate it backwards, just pull out the hands, take the feet, rotate them forwards, flip the feet out, flip the feet out, and there you go. It's pretty easy, pretty darn easy. So let's take a look at Anakin. You can see his facial details looking very creepy, but also really cool. I love how they did this side. Looks so mechanical, and you know, you don't get bored looking at him. There's just so much detail here, especially for such a small figure, because if we're putting him next to a core class, you can see he's not the biggest. Putting him next to a deluxe, not in frame, he's not exactly the biggest, and he's got some loose joints, but that's just because of his age. His articulation is pretty standard. He can't bend his elbows, so they only go in, which is fun. Head's on a swivel, legs can bend. He does have toe up, so that's good. But yeah, really solid robot mode. Oh gosh, why did they do Obi-Wan so dirty? What is this? Oh gosh, he can't even pose. He doesn't have knee. He has knees. Never mind, but they tap in. There's not exactly a way to get this guy into dynamic poses. It's just kind of, and he doesn't stand either. I don't think I've ever gotten him to stand before. Unless you lean him forward this far, which is not exactly ideal. But hey, I mean, I guess it's sort of cool looking, but not really. But I like the details. You can see the face, again, looks pretty darn cool. You know, I still like it a lot. I still really like it. The paint looks good. I like the silver. The details on the chest, even though they're a little chipped, still look really nice. And he has panel detailing even where you don't see it. That's awesome. And I'm gonna have to hold him here, but for size, he's basically the same height as Core Shockwave. So if you got Core Shockwave, then there you go. Yeah, and then here he is next to Anakin. So who has the high ground now? Looks like Anakin. And speaking of Anakin, here we have Anakin. And this is one of the coolest looking robot modes. Now we're just gonna ignore the fact that that's super floppy, but hey, it's a ball joint. You can use my ball joint fix. Go check that out if you haven't already. Oh my god, that's so loose. But I'm just gonna tab it in and make sure it's okay. Yeah, he can stand real well. He has a flight stand, which I did show. Did I? I don't know. He has a flight stand. But I love how this guy looks. I love it. He kind of looks like he has a jetpack on, or sort of has cannons on the sides, which is awesome. I love the facial detail. It is the same face. I love the chest. It looks so cool. It looks like his, I'll show it here. It looks like that. Yeah. This thing looks sick. I love it. I love all of these. And let's see if he'll stand for us for some size comparisons here. And here he is with Shock. Oh, okay, come on, stand. Okay, come on, dude. There you go, Shockwave. They're literally the exact same height. So these are all basically core class size. They're really fun. I love them. I don't think I'm ever getting rid of them, because they're such totems to my collection. I've had these forever. Some of my oldest figures in my entire collection, even though I don't display them. So yeah, really cool. His articulation's good. and he's got, you know, super good joints. He's definitely the best poser out of all of them. So yeah, what would I rank them though? I have to hold him since he doesn't want to stand up. But I'm going 1, 2, 3. Poor Obi-Wan. It's not a very good toy. The jet modes, or the starfighter. Oh, you know what? Happy Star Wars Day. I hope you enjoyed. I'm tired of talking about something I don't know much about, but these figures are really fun and interesting. I will say that. They're unique, and I bet you've never seen them before. And yeah, these are actually Transformers.